Hello guys, you are welcome to my video once again. I'm GottGlow by name, and you can always go to my YouTube channel to subscribe, to like and share. And this video has to do with introduction to Java programming language, and I want to let you know that in this video we will do more of talking while we're going to writing of codes in Java in other videos after this. So this we has to do with the summary of the whole Java, what Java is all about, and it will cut across a whole lot of things. And as you can see on the screen, introduction to Java. What is Java? Java is a very popular OOP language. What do I mean when I say OOP? I mean object-oriented programming language. And if you want to know more about OOP language, which is one of the programming methodologies or paradigm, you can go to my first video training, which highlights that, which has to do with introduction to programming. So Java is one of the popular or very popular programming language which is under OOP. And and this programming language helps programmers to be able to build various applications that can run on various hardware as well as different operating systems. And not only that, there are Java applications built on various platforms that ranges from embedded devices to desktop applications, and at the same time web applications to mobile applications. And we also have large business applications to supercomputers, in which we can actually develop using Java programming. So, and let's go into the history of Java, which is the next thing that we're about to learn right now. Java was first of all developed or owned by some microsystems team of engineers. They came together, and such as James Gosling, Mike Sheridan, and Patrick Norton, they came together earlier in 1991 to embark on a project which is called Green Project, in order for them to develop a language for consumer devices rather. But this resulted, to evolution of Java. That was in 1991, and that project was finally called an Oak and later renamed to be Java. Then in 1995, Java was moved into next level, because in 1995, the internet and web started and emerging so worldwide, and Java program was being used for different web technologies in 1995, and in 1997, then microsystems defined servlet API, which really helped in the generation of dynamic web pages, or generation of dynamic HTML for web pages. Then beyond that, in 2006, different versions of Java emerged, such as Java SE, which stands for Java Standard Edition, and the second one, which is Java EE, which stands for Java Enterprise Edition, and the third one, which is Java ME, which stands for Java Micro Edition. That was in 2006. But in 2009, Java was acquired by Oracle in 2009, and in 2010, the specifications for Java 7 was approved by Java Community Process. So these are the little that we can go about Java or the history of Java for now. Then we can now go to the next features of Java, because there are so many features of Java, but the few ones that we can look into is number one, as you can see on the screen, that Java is simple. What do I mean when I say that Java is simple? So one of the things that we should know is that Java inherited some of its syntaxes from the languages that are before it, like C programming language, C++, and it helps to also remove some things that we used to do in C programming and as well as C++, like something like pointers, operator overloading, a whole lot of them. So Java is simpler and not like the ones that are coming before it. You understand? The second thing that we should know, second feature of Java here is robust. What do I mean by robust? It means that Java does not look into some things that the predecessors that do looked into, like memory management. But in Java, it doesn't fully look into it like that, because it has an inbuilt mechanism that do that, which is called garbage collection and others. So that is it. And the third thing here is that Java is secured. What do I mean? Java is a very secured programming language. There are so many things that make it to be secured, like JVM, Java Virtual Machine, because it runs independent of the machine itself. JVM does both interpretation and the compilation. Everything are being done within JVM, and also with the help of Sandbox for anyone that is running online, or any of the Java application that will be running online. There is still provided, security measures for it. The next thing here has to do with architecture, neutral, and portability. There is this well-known stuff about Java, meaning write once and run anywhere. Why? Because any program that you write in Java, we always convert to bytecode. And whenever you take it to any other platform, you don't need to compile it again. All it needs to do is that it's going to run as far you have Java within that system to interpret whatever you've already compiled after you've written it. Another one is what we call multi-threaded. Multi-threading is the ability of a single program to perform different tasks at the same time or at different times. Always know that the application of Java can be accessed throughout the internet or network, which has to do with distribute. Dynamic has to do with the program that you've written, or a class knowing what next that it needs to run its program or to load them accordingly. So the next thing has to do with what, which is our next training here, has to do with the structure of a Java, of which we look into each one after the other. This is how Java is being structured. Everything that you are doing in Java must be within the opening bracket of the class and at the same time to the closing bracket of the class. Then this will take us to the next thing in this training. What are classes, or what is a class? A class is a template or blueprint used to create an object. A class is a template or blueprint used to create objects. So, and what are objects? Objects represent an entity which possesses certain features and behaviors. So, and from here we go to the next one, which has to do with method. These represent actions to be performed on objects. Then another one is constructor. These are like methods which are invoked at the point of the instantiation of the instance of a class. And variables has to do with, it's a container where the data you entered is either stored, retrieved, or passed from one program or part of the program to the another. Then from there, we now go to the next thing in our training, which has to do with comments. What is a comment? A comment is a programmer readable explanation or annotation in the source code of a computer program. And there are three types of comments in Java. The first one is single line comments, multi-line comments, and Java doc comments. We will all see this when we go into coding in Java, when we start writing our program. Then this takes us to the next thing, which has to do with, NetBeans IDE. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment, which has to do with the editor that we use to write Java. And you can see the link on the screen. You can go to, to the apache.org to download the NetBeans, or you can also go to oracle.com to download your NetBeans. Thank you guys for watching. And you can always subscribe to my YouTube channel, like or share, guys. Thanks.